Hi, this is Warren Alston, and I am back with you again on yet another Medicare Monday installment. Today, we're going to be talking about dual special needs plans, or DSNPs, or they're also known as CSNPs or ISNPs, with the SNP being the SNP part of it, which means special needs plans. So these are just what they're called, special needs plans that help folks who have special needs. Usually, people that have chronic illnesses or people that are institutionalized. That's what these plans are built for. People that are dual eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, both, or people that have low income extra help from the state or the government in some way and paying their premiums. These plans cover all of those different topics. So today we'll be getting on the computer and we'll be looking at my screenshot and going over some of the details so that you can learn a little bit more about Medicare and all the different ways that it's built to help people. So come on with me over to the screens and we'll meet over there and go in more depth with dual special needs plans. Okay, so here we are, and we are going to start out with CMS.gov, Center for Medicare Medicaid Services, and we're at cms.gov/Medicare/enrollment renewal special needs plan. So this is the government site, and we're going to go over an introductory here. What is a special needs plan? So special needs plan is a Medicare Advantage coordinated care plan specifically designed to provide targeted care and limited enrollment to special needs individuals. Special needs individual could be any of the following: an institutionalized individual. So what they mean there is someone who is in a skilled nursing facility, someone's in a long-term care facility, someone that cannot function with their care outside of one of these institutions, someone who cannot function at home or in any other setting other than an institutionalized setting. Dual eligible. So dual eligible means someone who is eligible for both Medicare and Medicaid. So these are going to be income restricted individuals, or people who are on low income levels. Those are going to be dual eligibles who have both Medicaid and Medicare. And then also someone who has a severe or disabling chronic condition as specified by CMS. So just a little help on that. So a disabling chronic condition is going to be someone who has a chronic condition that's difficult to treat or control, such as COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Someone who has heart problems, something like congestive heart failure would be a chronic condition. Someone that has diabetes, particularly if they're on insulin, and there's been evidence of a chronic condition with the insulin and difficult maintaining control of that particular condition. Those are just a few. The list is much longer than this so far as chronic conditions are concerned. So a special needs plan is any type of Medicare Advantage care coordinated plan, coordinated care plan, including either local or regional preferred provider organizations, an LPPO or an RPPO, health maintenance organization, an HMO plan, or an HMO point of service plan. So those are the different types: chronic conditions, special needs plans, dual eligibles, and institutionalized. Okay, so there's a lot of history that goes back and tells how this was begun, how it was implemented, which You can go on the site and read through all this information. Should you have any interest in going into that, we're going to take a little quick jump over here and talk about the chronic condition, special needs, and tells you where you can get a specific list. Now, this is something that the doctor would have to certify, and these are just a few. People that have chronic alcohol or drug dependencies, people with autoimmune disorders, rheumatoid arthritis is one of those. People who have cancers, which includes precancerous or in situ status on some of the cancers, cardiovascular disorders, arrhythmias, coronary artery diseases, and there's a short list there, chronic heart failure, those with dementia, diabetes mellitus, end-stage liver diseases, end-stage renal diseases, people that have hematologic disorders or blood problems, the different anemias, the blood cancers are all included in there, to include sickle cell. And then those with HIV and AIDS problems, chronic lung disorders, emphysemas, pulmonary fibrosis, all those are listed there. And then chronic and disabling mental health conditions, those with bipolar disorder, major depressive disorder, paranoid schizophrenias, and schizoaffective disorders, and then neurological disorders, ALS, and epilepsy, and it goes down the list here, and then those with stroke. So that covers the dual chronic condition special needs plans. Dual eligibles, let's see what they have to say here. So basically, those are under full Medicaid. Those that are qualified Medicare beneficiaries without Medicaid. So these may be people who don't qualify for Medicaid, but still they have limited incomes, and they may qualify for special health plans, and the state and the government may offer. And so this goes down a list of some of the different dual special needs plans that they have, that you can look through and go through some of these for yourself right on the CMS site. And then the institutionalized special needs plans, these are going to be people, as I explained before, that are going to be in an institutional setting for whatever that reason is. They cannot make it outside the institutional settings. And this goes through some of the details about that. Typically, they're going to have been there for 90 days or longer. And these are going to be skilled nursing facilities, long-term care facilities, intermediate care facilities, and that also includes inpatient psychiatric facilities. Whatever the case may be, those are going to be the beneficiaries that are going to fall under the institutional special needs plans. So now we want to look these over. We're going to go back over to the Medicare site. This is the Medicare.gov site. You've seen us here before on our other Medicare Monday installments on the series. Now we're back to the fresh landing page of Medicare.gov. We're going to come over to Health and Drug Plans and click that on, and then we're going to find Health and Drug Plans. And we're going to pick a 2024 plan. We're going to use a local area code here for Greenville County, South Carolina. And now, before we go in here, I'm not going to be talking specifically or trying to sell a specific plan in here. But what this is going to do is this is going to reveal all the different plans that are available for the 29615 area code. Okay, it's going to be quite a number of plans. In this case, these are going to be special needs plans and dual plans that cover both Medicare and Medicaid. And these plans, like I said before, they're specially built to coordinate care for whatever that particular need is, whether they're in an institutionalized setting where they have a chronic condition, or whether they're dual eligible and we're just trying to coordinate their care between Medicaid and Medicare. So we're not trying to sell you a particular plan today because we can't do that. I can't do that because I don't know what your needs are, okay? And these plans are specifically set to the individual needs. So there is no one size fits all with this. These are specialized needs, specialized plans to address specialized needs. And there's no way we're going to know what you're going to need unless we know exactly what your needs are, of course. So here we go. All right, so we're looking for Medicare Advantage plans. And we're going to find plans. And in this case, we're going to say we have a Medicaid beneficiary, okay? And gets extra help from Social Security. And let's just say in this case, they get the full amount of extra help. And we want to see drug cost, yes. And we're going to add just a few drugs. And we're going to say that this particular person is on a insulin. And so it wants us to use generics. So we're going to accept the generic, which is Insulin List Pro. We're going to add that generic. And these are packs of 5. We're going to get 90 days and move on. And we're just coming up with drugs here. They also take lisinopril for blood pressure. You've learned how to do this before. These are how you add your drugs. And in this case, this particular patient is on a 30 milligram 90 for a 90-day supply. And what else do they need? Okay, so atorvastatin, because the cholesterol is a bit higher than what the doctor wants it to be, and 90-day supply every 3 months. And we're going to add one more drug, and for whatever reason, what does this person need? How about glipizide? So I am not a doctor, and this is not an actual prescription here. Okay, we're just adding drugs at will here just for the purpose of seeing what this is going to give us. And these are going to be 180 for 3 months. And boom, we're done. All right, so we are done adding drugs. And we're going to pick some pharmacies. We always want to check the mail order. We'll check the chain pharmacies. We'll do Walmart, CVS. And then we'll say that's all we're going to check for now. So this tells us that what our needs are, what we requested, Medicaid, and all the help they can get from Social Security. There's 52 different plans that are available in 29615 area code, which is Greenville County, South Carolina. All right, so this is just telling us all the different plans. This particular one is a Cigna plus Medicare. For the year, they would spend $18 for drugs. We'll take a particular look at the details on this. And these drugs are so what they're saying with this particular one here is that the best place to go is Walgreens, Walmart, or mail order. CVS is going to be a little higher, so you probably want to stay away from CVS. Doesn't mean you can't go there. They're in network, but they're not preferred. So if we stay with the preferred, the only thing you'll pay is $18 for the year, or $4.50 per quarter for all of your insulin. Not a bad deal, okay? $4.50 a quarter. All the rest of the drugs are going to come at no cost. These are generics, and these are 90-day supplies. Okay, that's just on the drug side. These plans also have a lot of other benefits that are built into them, including dental. And this goes into comprehensive dental. Pretty good plan here. Routine eye exams. All right, and this has a star rating of overall star rating of 4 stars. That's not bad. That's one away from the highest, of course, which is a 5-star plan. So this would not be a bad plan if we took a closer look and met all the particular needs of whatever the individual's needs are. Remember, you don't just come in here and pick your favorite company. You need to know more details to pick out which plan is going to serve the individual in the best way. And so that is a fact-finding mission. What are the specifics of the health concerns that the individual has? What drugs are they taking? What doctors do they go to? But this just gives us, as we saw before, all the different plans that are available. And we have 6 pages of them here. And so you can go through, gives you an idea of how you can find these plans. That 6 pages and a full one. So different ones, different companies, regional PPOs. We talked about those before. This is a Patriot plan, so this is going to be for people who also have military or VA benefits. So these plans typically are not going to have drug plans attached to them. There's another Patriot plan, regional PPO. So just gives you just a general overview of different dual special needs plans that are available for one particular area of the country, this one being Greenville County in South Carolina. So that is going to close us out here with this presentation on dual special needs plans, institutional special needs plans, chronic special needs plans, and we will meet back at the desktop to say goodbye for this Medicare Monday series. Thank you. Okay, so that's it for today's Medicare Monday installment on dual special needs plans, specialized Medicare Advantage plans for specialized needs that we've covered already. We certainly appreciate you being with us today. Thank you so much for watching our Medicare Monday series and our channel at Trust Owens Stokes Farnham. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified of all the new videos that we're going to have upcoming. And thank you so much for being with us today. We really do appreciate it. And don't forget, at Trust Owens Stokes Farnham, we're here for you. Thanks a lot.